like especially pathetic tonight?
I think it'd be rude if I just asked him to cut a check straight to my 401k.
Oh, tell him it's deductible before I jump on it. That new flogger?
It is. Handles real suede, came with a free raspberry slapper.
Nice. Do you have any small caps in your portfolio?
No unacceptably high risk factor. But that's just me.
Well, my growth plan's all about blue chips and mutuals. Think they're still giving away free raspy slappers?
I don't know.
I gotta go, I'm on.
Carrie! I just wanted to say, you know, that you're so beautiful.
Thanks. Rico, walk me out.
Are you hungry? I consider it an honor to buy you dinner.
We're not allowed. Club rules. Rico, what's the deal? Hey, I don't make the rules, right?
Carrie, it's just me.
What's the matter with you? You scared the hell out of me!
I thought if nobody saw us leave together, and then I thought...
Well, you thought wrong. Now get out of here before I call Rico. Go! Go!
Taking this so personally?
Because Amy's my friend.
Which is exactly why I thought you'd be relieved we didn't hit it off.
No, I don't care that you didn't hit it off. I care why you didn't hit it off.
We had nothing in common, which is very common.
You had everything in common. The Blackhawks, Radiohead, red meat.
There was no chemistry.
Yeah, because you couldn't bounce a quarter off Raz, because her breast didn't exceed 44 double Ds.
No, like I said, there was no chemistry.
Look, just because you're emotionally bruised when it comes to relationships doesn't mean you only have to go after unavailable women.
It doesn't? And what's the point?
This just came in
Yeah.
for you, Detective Scott.
Yeah, we should be wrapped here in about 15 or 20. Right.
Hey, back off. Get away from there.
Take it easy, Detective. Especially in a tube. That fax says we're taking over.
Facts.
The one in your hand.
Mind if I read it first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't say anything about you taking over.
Wow, get you another copy. That way you can read it while you're helping the first graders in the crosswalk.
Insurance company's not gonna like this.
Sorry if I don't find that funny. The girl was murdered in that car. Her body was decimated.
Decimated.
Yeah, no flesh, like it was chewed off. Her internal organs gone. She was ravished, Detective.
You always get this emotionally involved, Detective?
I do when the victim's 22 with her whole life ahead of her. How can you not? Are you aware that this isn't an isolated incident?
Yeah, we're aware of that.
All right, look, I don't know who sends your faxes or how you have jurisdiction, but I've been working on this case for 5 months. I can be of value.
You're right. We have jurisdiction. Now let's get this thing on a truck.
Yes, sir.
Fax didn't mention an apathetic smartass.
Well, he cares, Detective, as much as anybody. But listen, whatever information you might have, of course we'd be interested.
Good. Because this girl and the others deserve every bit of help they can get, even if it doesn't come from Special Unit 2. Excuse me. Hi, Detective Scott.
I noticed a little hormonal action between you and Detective Scott.
No, what you noticed was two cops focused on the same murder.
So you're not denying it.
Denying what? There's nothing to deny.
There were pheromones bouncing all over the parking lot. One of them almost hit me in the eye. So am I wrong?
Isn't that a given?
Well, not when it comes to guy-girl stuff.
No, and especially when it comes to guy-girl stuff.
Oh, good comeback. How about answering the question?
Want to know what I liked about Scott?
He was compassionate and understanding. I mean, he really cares about solving this case, not who has the bigger batch.
Okay, I understand about the understanding. I'm just saying that it didn't hurt that, unlike your friend Amy, his ass you could bounce a quarter off of.
Yeah, well, you know what I like most about him? He's not you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? What am I?
An ogre. You guys ever read Norse mythology comics? Because Dwayne Adams, the artist, he uses ogres all the time. They're totally sinister bad guys.
My Aunt Millie looked like that.
Her beard was heavier.
I'm talking about after she shaved.
So am I.
This is definitely what killed Carrie Thomas last night. And judging from the fingerprints we lifted, which, by the way, were the size of arcade tokens, it's the same ogre that's been killing off and on for the last 18 months.
So an ogre like Shrek?
Except this ogre eats human flesh, smells like rotted meat, and is not a cartoon.
So except for that.
Well, think Jack the Ripper, because that's who this is.
You mean the Jack the Ripper? Mutilated prostitutes in the 1800s?
1888 London. And if you're interested in the subject, watch Hitchcock's The Lodger. Oh, great film.
Unlike anything with Kevin Costner after 1996.
Although the Ripper's murders may have been committed in 1888, he was around for at least several hundred years before that, and obviously since.
You have mail.
Excuse me.
His recent MO hasn't changed. All 14 victims have been hookers or strippers or both.
The theory's always been that he chooses ladies in the night because they represent the shame, you know, that he feels about himself.
What shame?
You know, that he's an ogre.
Well, he must really be hating himself lately. Carrie Thomas was his third kill this week.
Did you get the forensics back?
Yeah. And you want to hear something amazing, scientifically speaking?
I just can't wait.
The prints tell us the same creature committed all the murders. But the DNA is inconsistent.
Inconsistent? How?
Foreign trace elements. The ogre's original blood sample doesn't match up with what we found last night, and they're not from the victim.
So what does that tell us?
I have no idea. But I'm damn well gonna find out stuff.
Let's check out where Carrie worked.
The strip club? Oh, come on. Can't you do that later? You know, on your rounds.
You think that's what I do every night? Pay beautiful women to take off their clothes and dance in my lap? I don't know about you, Kate. I don't make that kind of money.
Are you telling me you don't go to strip clubs?
I can't even remember the last time I was in one. What can I say? You've made me realize I got better things to do with my time. You've made me reflect.
Really?
Scouts.
Okay, I take it back.
Vincent,
Firearms requalification?
it's been 12 months since your last. Make time today.
Yes, sir.
Worried?
Are we qualifying with a handgun? The only weapon I fired in the last 6 months is the size of a Miata.
I understand. Oh, not as deeply as Detective Scott would.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Relax. We're consenting adults.
Who are you writing that to?
My girlfriend, and I'm almost positive it's legal.
What girlfriend?
The girlfriend I met online, okay? Now I'm gonna put my arms down. Do not look directly at the screen.
Well, how'd you meet her?
Fans of Rosie O'Donnell.
What?
Fans of Rosie O'Donnell.
Come again?
Fans of Rosie O'Donnell chat room. Truth is, Jonathan, I think I'm in love.
Please tell me not with Rosie O'Donnell. Look.
With Amanda. She's everything I ever wanted. Sarcastic, overly defensive. She never has a good word to say about anybody. She's got the biggest eyes I've ever seen.
Does she know that you're a gnome?
What are you, insane? Not while we're in our honeymoon period.
What if she wants to, meet you?
She's very understanding. I'm telling you, she is my soulmate. Read her last email.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
I'll just be a minute.
And you actually expect me to wait in the car because...
You find strip clubs sleazy, degrading, and the opposite of everything you believe in terms of love, romance, the essential dignity of the human spirit.
It's a good point. There's no other reason.
Of course not. I'll be back.
I'll be listening.
Okay, just explain it to me. What is it about naked women that turn men into mindless droolers?
The naked part.
Hey, Nick.
Hey. We met in the supermarket. I'm gonna go talk to the manager.
Hey, cutie.
This place is so friendly.
Hey, Nick.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that must be some supermarket.
I'm looking for a set of identical twins.
Are we all?
Nikki O'Malley. Hey, baby.
These twins, they're medium height, hazel eyes, they like to wear matching chokers.
Barbie and Stacy. Aren't they great? They just started 2 weeks ago.
I'll take a lap dance.
How long?
Rest of the day.
The rest of the day?
Yeah, that's right.
You are my hero.
Okay, that's it. I'm coming in.
What do you think you're doing?
Don't worry, I was gonna make sure you were here for this. Ladies, come on in. You two must be in buffet heaven with what the ogre's leaving behind.
You want to fill me in?
They're lynx. Nemertines, to be exact. Mythological night crawlers who feed on human entrails.
Oh, in other words, scavengers.
Yo, bitch, watch it.
Shut up. They don't like that word. Even though scavengers is what they are.
Okay, do you know where the ogre is?
Yeah, I know.
Small problem. One's a truth teller, the other only lies.
Oh, okay, so which one's the truth teller?
I can never remember.
Nikki, you are so hot.
Although I'd like to believe it's her.
So how can we tell?
Ribeye. So, Barbie, do you know where the ogre is?
No.
Get back.
Okay, so if she's a liar, then she does know where the ogre is.
Are you lying?
No.
Is she lying?
Yes.
Are you lying?
No.
Is she lying?
Yes.
Okay, forget this date. We're done.
No, wait. Okay, if I ask Stacy whether or not you always tell the truth, what's she gonna say?
She'll say no. I never tell the truth.
She's telling the truth. Stacy's the liar.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I could say I get why, but then I'd be lying.
If Barbie's the liar, then Stacy the truth teller would answer no. Barbie never tells the truth, but Barbie's a liar, so she would have lied to me and told me Stacy would answer yes.
But Barbie said she'd answer no.
Which means Barbie's the truth teller. I mean, come on, how much simpler can it get?
Honestly, way simpler. So you don't know where the ogre is? Did he mention who's next on the menu?
No. He did too. I really like your shoes.
Let's take them in anyway. We'll pump their stomachs. Maybe there's a clue in what Carrie Thomas had for dinner. Cheer up, girls. There's a T-bone where that came from.
How's it coming?
The case or my shooting? Doesn't matter, because they're both disappointing.
Maybe you were just trying to scare him.
Well, you know, I'm used to a heavier weapon, so.
Oh, heavier than a 38?
Oh, yeah, especially in a 2, has us using a 39 for months now. So what, they have you requalifying too?
Actually, I was wondering if my case notes were any help to you.
Oh, yeah, well, we're still going through them.
Well, if you're interested, I've got others. I kept a personal file on these murders. Unofficially.
Why unofficially?
Because officially, my commander wouldn't allow it into record. Something about a complete lack of physical evidence, relevant leads, or witnesses. Though I did substitute a good amount of idle speculation.
Of course, I'll take a look.
Thank you. I'll let you get back to your...
You know, you could have called me about this.
True, but this way I got to see you again.
Good night, Lauren.
Night, honey. Heather! You're not walking alone.
Lacey's coming, Mom. Don't worry.
Weren't you getting a new car? You said you had the down payment like weeks ago.
I sank it into T-bills instead. In another 10 years, I can buy a Benz. What was that?
Hey, is somebody there? What if it's that guy who killed Carrie?
Let's get back in the club.
Heather? Lacey?
I heard. I never should have stopped pushing no matter what my commander said. Maybe I would have found this guy.
Look, we're dealing with a deranged psychotic. When he kills, it's not your failure.
Yes, it is. I know what you're thinking. Don't sell film to this guy.
You took these?
I was driving home one night after a double murder in Wicker Park. Young couple in town on their honeymoon. Couldn't get the picture out of my head.
I've been there.
Next thing I know, I'm in a 7-Eleven buying the first camera I ever owned. And a Slurpee. Anyway, now I make my own pictures. I'm sorry. I must sound like a real weirdo.
No, you don't.
So this is all of it.
Great.
You know, you could have sent somebody for it.
Yeah, but this way I got to see you again.
So he's killed on consecutive days now, so if this is his new pattern, the bodies are gonna start to pile up.
Not if we get him first.
Yeah.
What is it?
Can I be honest with you, Detective?
Call me Kate.
I don't know, sometimes it seems,
Sometimes it seems like what?
well, almost like the perp isn't human. No, I don't know what I mean. Forget I said it. The not human part, the rest you can remember.
Let me ask you something. Who decided to put us under this cone of silence where we can't tell somebody they're not crazy for thinking something out there isn't human, so at least they don't feel like they need to be committed?
Since when did you stop using punctuation?
I'm just saying, it's not fair, that's all.
Kate, you didn't tell him.
No. Not this time.
Forget where the bathrooms are, Carl?
It's not my bladder. It's my heart. It's filled with confusion.
You don't have a heart. Or a bladder. Do you?
Well, something's giving me Spilkus. Amanda, whom I yearn for with every loin in my body, she wants to meet me.
Well, that's great. Isn't it? That's great.
Under normal circumstances, which include a cheap motel and various battery-operated accessories, yes. But this girl, she's touched me, Jonathan.
Wait, have you met her or not?
Metaphorically. I just don't want to screw this up. And I haven't exactly told her I'm a gnome.
Oh, so she still doesn't know about the gnome thing.
It's worse than that. See, somehow she's under the mistaken impression that I look like O'Malley.
No. You sent her O'Malley's picture?
It was a mix-up. Sort of. What am I supposed to do?
Carl, I'm speechless.
Now I know I'm in trouble.
Jonathan!
Ah, yeah.
Results back on the scavenger?
Yeah, but nothing much jumps out. We pumped Barbie's stomach, and in it we found Carrie Thomas's stomach. In Carrie Thomas's stomach, we found a garden salad, low-fat ranch dressing, and a blueberry muffin.
All right, what about the other twin, Stacy?
The contents of Stacy's stomach consisted of other parts of Carrie Thomas. And just general debris she ate, you know, dirt, carpet fiber, an earring, $1.35 and change.
So we've got nothing.
Well, sitting back waiting on it to attack is not an option.
If this ogre's dinner pattern continues, it should come tonight.
No, we know it feeds on strippers, so we offer up one of our own. Put someone on the street, undercover.
Yeah, a stakeout. Can I come?
No. We can use Officer Miller. She's worked this kind of detail before.
Oh, Maggie's on a case in Richfield.
I'll be very quiet, I swear.
I said no.
No, this is my case. I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Oh, come on. When have I ever hesitated to wear revealing clothes and act like a sex object in the service of the greater good?
Well, when you put it that way, it's amazing we don't get you to do it all the time.
I'll be like the Invisible Man.
Jonathan, do I need to hurt you?
You might.
Re-interview the Nematines, see if they can provide some occupational suggestions.
What about stripping? I don't need any advice from a couple of colon eaters.
Hey, they may eat a colon or two, Kate, but they know their business.
Look, I'm telling you, to a woman, this job's pretty obvious and easy.
I wouldn't jump to that conclusion, Vincent. These women create a very special and specific mystique. I'm sure there's something we can learn. Which one's a truth teller?
Barbie.
Barbie, on your feet.
Okay, if I ask your sister
Which one of you wants a deep, meaningful relationship with me that doesn't involve dicing me into 100 pieces and eating me?
I do.
She's a liar.
Barbie, we need your help.
Just a sec. He promised us a T-bone.
Oh, it's defrosting.
In the meanwhile, we need you to tell Detective Vincent here about the technical behaviors of a person in your particular line of work.
What do I need to know to be a convincing stripper?
Lots. It's a really hard job. We had to go to school for like a year, and you need good SATs to get in.
And Barbie, what does the truth teller have to say?
I don't feel like saying anything.
Well, then I'll toss that T-bone down the disposal.
You have a disposal? Do you have a long spoon?
Remember, the ogre needs to eat again soon.
Nice butt.
Okay, who said it?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
All right, go ahead. Tell us about this very special mystique you create for the guys.
Pretty much all you have to do is make eye contact and smile.
Oh, so it's a piece of cake.
And if you say hi and actually use their name, forget it. They'll sign over their cars.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but oh, I just said it.
No. What about the dancing? I mean, that requires great skill.
Come on, how hard is it to spin around a pole? Really hard?
Okay, forget it. And that steak is so not going near your mouths.
Have I mentioned how unbelievably uncomfortable these shoes are?
No. Or how cold you are. Are you gonna get me back for this?
Just checking.
Company's coming.
Hey, want to party?
Oh, come on. Are you even old enough to drive?
I'm old enough for a lot of things, honey. How much?
Get out of here before I find out where you live and I tell your mother.
Okay, how long have I been out here?
3 hours and 6 propositions, which, quite frankly, isn't much to write home about.
Excuse me, I had 7 propositions, thank you.
You're gonna count the convertible twice? The kid drove around the block.
I had 7.
Huh.
What do you say, honey? You and her, and I'll watch.
Dr. Geller?
I know you.
You were my pediatrician.
So are we a go or not?
Pass.
It's a sick world.
Okay, that was weird.
What is it, Kate?
Thought I saw something maybe halfway down the side street. Let's check it out.
Gino, Richie, Cheryl, get ready to roll. Let me hear you, Kate. Shh. I can't hear you, Kate. Give me something.
What are you doing here?
Same thing you are?
You working this on the side? This is an SU-2 operation. Do you want to get busted down to traffic cop?
I can't just sit around and do nothing.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Kate. Kate, answer me. Gino, Richie, Cheryl, move out. Is she okay?
Thrown a net around the entire city. If the ogre shows his face, we'll find him.
This is Chicago. They don't make nets that big.
You think we stand a better shot with just the two of us looking? All we can do is everything we can do.
Unless you got a lead on Kate, leave me alone.
I don't have any leads, but maybe I can offer some hope. This is the first time the ogre hasn't left behind a body.
We don't know that. We just haven't found it yet.
But that's the first time. And forensically, the scene was barren. There's no blood, no signs of trauma. There was nothing to suggest Kate was harmed in any way.
Why would it do that? Why would it let her live? What, is that supposed to be your poker face?
What? I don't even play poker.
Why would it let her live?
Because maybe it's waiting for when it's time to feed.
Great. Thanks for the hope.
Is that for me?
Of course not. It's for me. Don't be afraid, Kate. I put you in there to protect you.
Why didn't you kill me like the others?
Is that all you see when you look at me?
A murder?
Do you think I want this for myself? This kind of life? What I do out of instinct, not out of choice.
Yeah, did instinct drive you to London? To write letters to the newspapers? To give yourself a name like Jack the Ripper?
There was a time I tried to make peace with myself. To accept what I was. If I had to kill, I figured I might as well find some satisfaction in it. But I didn't. I couldn't. I swear to you, Kate, I've done everything I can to stop the feedings.
I don't understand, David. I mean, I look at you even now, and I see such compassion.
It comes from 300 years of despising what I am, fighting what I was born to do.
Fighting how? With that?
It's my only way out. I've become sort of an expert in biochemistry over the last 100 years.
Biochemistry? You're trying to become human?
Give me some credit here. I am human most of the time. But my body's growing immune. The hunger comes more frequently now. I'll have to feed again in an hour at the most. I don't want to hurt you, Kate.
Then let me go, while you're still able to.
I can't. We both know what you'd have to do, and I've already tried suicide. Self-preservation's a tough instinct to kick, you know. But I'm close. I'm close. close. I'm right on the edge of a permanent solution. I just need a certain steroid to complete the process.
What if you're wrong?
And you'll just have to understand.
Scott's notes are sketchy, but he found pieces of red clay at 2 of the murder sites.
Red clay? From where?
20 miles outside of the city, 30 feet underground, where they broke ground for the Brookfield utility substation.
Makes sense the ogre would hole up in some place like that.
I'd have booked the Four Seasons, but that's because I like the fuzzy robes.
O'Malley, check in with me. Take back up.
Detective Scott.
Detective O'Malley?
Your sergeant said you might be here. I hope you don't mind me tracking you down.
No, not a problem. Where's Detective Benson?
She's taking the night off. Listen, I was going over your file on Carrie Thomas's killer.
Yeah, I hope it's been some help to you.
I was actually on my way out to Brookfield to check out the substation.
Oh, right, the red clay, yeah.
I read clay, but your notes didn't mention anything about a terrain analysis, so I figured before I head all the way out there, I'd ask you what you're doing here in the middle of the night.
I couldn't sleep. With another case I'm working on, I had a brainstorm, just...
I know how brainstorms go.
Yeah.
What about the terrain analysis?
Oh, well, I couldn't get one. My commander wouldn't approve it.
Why not?
I just thought I was beating a dead horse.
I'll let you know when I find out.
Yeah, let me go.
You okay?
Yeah. Ulcers. Guess I gotta lay off the wasabi. It's all right. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you find out about the red clay.
That's what I said.
Yeah, thanks. Tell Detective Benson I said hello, will you?
I'll do that.
Got the magic bullet, Kate. I know I sound like a mad scientist, but if I'm right, I'll stay human forever. My partner came looking for me.
Nick?
He said he was following up on my file, though I think he was just a little desperate looking for you. In just a few minutes, we all can have a drink together. My treat?
David?
I gotta hurry.
What?
Nothing. This probably isn't a good time, what with Kate passing through the Ripper's digestive system as we speak. Thing is, and due, by the way, to circumstances totally beyond my control. Okay, I get it. Mr. Selfish doesn't have time for my problems.
Anything?
Well, no more bodies have shown up. She's one of our own, Detective. We're working shifts around the clock. Was Detective Scott of any help?
No. There's something about that guy. He gets a brainstorm, and he runs to the evidence room at 3 in the morning.
What are you saying?
I'm saying a guy that obsessed. If he thinks he's got a lead with the clay, why doesn't he check it out at the time?
Sounds like that file of his is only making things more complicated.
What's the deal with this earring? He wasn't wearing it when we met him. I mean, what was he, in a boy band?
Get some sleep, Detective. Need you sharp and alert tomorrow.
Can you get closer?
Of course I can get closer.
All right, now what we pump from Stacy's stomach. Go in on that, the earring.
They're identical. Wait, I don't get it. How did Scott's earring end up in the Nemertine's stomach?
It must have come off when he killed Carrie Thomas. Scott's file's distracting us because that's exactly what it was meant to do.
Open up!
David, please. You can fight this. Fight this. I've seen the man you can be. I know you're stronger than this beast. David, please. David, please.
Scott!
You okay?
Yeah. The serum worked, just too late. He tried to fight it, you know? He was a good man.
Yes, he was. Come on. Your big day to no-show?
She not only showed, she was a no. I mean, the nerve of her! I've never been so disgusted in my life.
Well, how do you think she felt seeing your face?
She lied first. I had no choice. How can I send my face after she sent me this face?
You know what? You should have given her a chance, Carl. Maybe she had a good heart.
You kill me, O'Malley.
All those foreign trace elements in Scott's blood, the ones Jonathan couldn't trace to the earlier samples.
Chemicals from his homemade laboratory. Trying to become human.
Did you like the cage thing? Because I was thinking about building one in my place.
Oh, yeah. You can keep lobsters in it, just not strippers.
Hey, I'm impressed. You know, your average stripper doesn't get propositioned 8 times over the course of a few hours standing on the corner.
7 times. The kid in the Camaro shouldn't count twice. Even once.
Just think of the wide range of appeal, though. I mean, you've got teenagers, doctors.
What are the odds? I finally meet a man who's good-looking,
Which we know doesn't matter to you at all, chemistry-wise.
charming, funny, sensitive.
Extremely sensitive.
Makes you wonder if there's anyone out there like that.
Good-looking, charming, funny, and sensitive? Yeah, there is. There's you.